Good morning. Welcome to this 15-minute morning yoga flow to energize your entire body and set you up for a wonderful day ahead. You won't need any props for today's practice. And when you're ready to begin, meet me in a child's pose towards the back of your mat. Whether you keep your knees together, take them wide apart, or have them somewhere in between is entirely up to you. Take a few deep centering breaths here, welcoming yourself into your practice and settling in, giving the hips a little bit of a stretch, keeping things nice and gentle to begin. When you're ready to move, meet me in tabletop for cat-cow. Inhale, arching the spine, lifting chest, and exhale, rounding your back. And repeat. You want to have a slight core engagement throughout this movement. And we'll take one more round. Return to a neutral spine. Staying in tabletop, let's stretch into the wrists. Flip your left hand over so the palm is facing up, fingers pointing to your knees, and then slowly shift your hips forward and back. Change sides, and again, just shifting forward and back, stretching into the wrist. If you spend lots of time typing at a desk throughout the week, you might really feel this. And now we'll take both palms facing down, but with the fingers pointing towards your knees. And again, this time just sink your hips back towards your heels to the point where your hands begin to want to lift up. You might prefer to tuck your toes for this one, like I'm doing. And if you don't already have them tucked, tuck your toes now and come to sit up on your heels, using your hands to release pinky toes if they're a bit trapped for toe stretch. This is not always a popular one, but it's good for the feet. Take the backs of your hands together and circulate them in a fanning motion. And from here, we'll practice a drill to work on ankle mobility, bringing hands to prayer. Try and lift your knees, kind of coming back onto the heels of your feet, so your feet flat on the ground into a deep squat, and then switch it back into toe stretch. And we'll just go back and forth with those movements, lifting knees, coming into a squat, and then back down into toe stretch. Try to keep your hands lifted if you can. It's quite tricky. It's a difficult balance as well. All right, that's quite enough of that. Come up into a ragdoll. Allow yourself to hang and sway, stretching out the backs of your legs. Find stillness, lift up into your flat back, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, circle your arms down, around and up as you rise to stand. And then exhale, lower Tadasana. Place both hands over your heart for a cleansing breath. Deep breath in through your nose. Sigh out your mouth as you lower your hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend. Crawl your hands forward into a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And just find any movement that feels good, maybe twisting side to side. Lower your knees down, coming back into that tabletop, neutral spine, core engaged. Take some big circles with the left knee. Drawing them as big as you can, mobilizing the hip, but try and keep your upper body still. Switch directions. And then step your left foot in between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Plant your right palm down on your mat and reach your left arm up to the sky, twisting to the left for an easy twist. We prepare to transition from here, staying your twist, but lift your back knee, tucking back toes. Energetically hug your inner thighs together to help with balance. As you lead with your left arm, reaching it back as your torso lifts for exalted warrior lunge. Left hand finds right hamstring, right arm is reaching up, chest is forward, back bend. Recommit to your lunge, bending deeply into the left knee. Final breath. And then cartwheel both arms down into runner's lunge. Inhale as you step back into plank. Exhale, lower all the way to belly, elbows hug in. Inhale, baby cobra, kneecaps hover. And then exhale, press on back into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in your child's pose to reset. When you're ready, coming back up into tabletop for the second side. Coming back into that neutral spine, core engaged, find your knee circles with the right knee this time. Really opening up through the hip, change directions. And then stepping right foot all the way forward, coming into your low lunge. Let's find that easy twist, reaching up with the right hand this time. Tucking back toes, lift your back knee. And we make that transition into exalted warrior, lifting all the way up. Right hand reaches back for the left hamstring. Left arm is reaching up to the sky. Lift your chest, breathing deep, bending deeply into that right knee. Cartwheel both hands down, runner's lunge. Inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale all the way to belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And then exhale, child's pose once more, just for one breath this time. And then come all the way up into a downward facing dog. Moving right along, inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step forward. Coming into your runner's lunge. We find easy twist again. This time, back knee is lifted. And then stay in your twist, but shift your left hand slightly forward and a little further to the left. Lower your hips to hover, turning on the outer edge of your left foot. Reach back with your right arm, horizon lunge. Press your hip back up as you transition into a wide-legged forward fold facing the long edge of your mat. Let's find a twist, planting right hand down, left arm reaching up to the sky, twisting your chest to the left. Unwind your twist. Make your way into runner's lunge once again. Find your steady center and then rise all the way up into a high lunge, arms lift. Take an open twist to the right, left arm reaching forward, right arm back. Stay in your lunge and our fun little transition, sweeping your right arm forward to meet the left palms touch and then left arm opens up into warrior two. Turn the left foot heel down. Take a moment finding your alignment in your warrior two, opening up the knee. And then from here, transitioning into triangle pose, reaching forward. And we allow that right arm to dangle, using your core to hold you steady. And then just softly catching hold of your shin, ankle or foot, or maybe the mat. Gazing up at left fingertips, or if that's uncomfortable, just gaze straight ahead or down. Rebend into your right knee, coming back into your warrior two. And then cartwheel arms all the way down into a runner's lunge. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, chaturanga this time. Inhale, finding upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe, preparing for second side. On your next breath in, lift your left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Try and dome through the upper back. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee to nose, this time stepping forward, coming into that runner's lunge to begin. And then we'll open up into easy twist, planting right hand down, left arm reaches up. Back knee is lifted, strongly engaging through the legs. And then just make that slight adjustment with right hand out to the right, coming down into horizon lunge, sinking hips, reaching back, gazing to the back of your mat. So nice big stretch into the outer hips. Lift on up, transitioning into wide leg forward fold, excuse my butt. And we take that twist, left hand is planting down, right arm reaches up to the sky, twisting to the right. Unwinding your twist. And then crawling forward back into runner's lunge. Find your balance, legs are strong, and once you've got it, lift on up into a high lunge, reaching high, opening into that open twist, twisting to the left. And then we'll find that transition into warrior two, so sweeping your left arm forward, palms touch, right arm reaches back, opening up, warrior two. Peeking down, can you see your left big toe? If not, you need to open your knee out a little bit wider. Softening shoulders down your back. Extending through the front leg, coming into triangle pose. Really reach forward, and then just allow that left hand to dangle down. Core is strong. Extending, lengthening through the ribs. Aiming to stack shoulders, rotating chest up. Don't forget about the legs, keep them nice and active. Lift on back up into warrior two, taking a breath here. And then cartwheeling down, runner's lunge. Inhale, stepping back plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Finding any movement that feels good, just shaking out the hips. And lower your knees down. Coming back into child's pose. I recommend a nice wide knee child's pose this time. I've been stretching into the hips, so it should feel quite nice to get a little bit more into the inner thighs here. And just find any movement that feels good. If it feels nice to just shift the hips a little side to side. And then come on up, make your way onto your back, hug your knees into chest. And just take a little moment to unwind before getting on with your day. Allow a gentle rock side to side. And then come into happy baby, catching hold of your big toes or the outer edges of your feet, guiding your knees down, rocking side to side. And then lower down onto your back, hug your right knee into chest, cross it over the body, coming into a reclined twist. Unwind and change the side, hugging left knee in, cross it over, and twist. Unwinding your twist, and just come to lie down in Shavasana for a moment. Or if you prefer another position, if you feel Shavasana could cause you to fall back asleep, if you are practicing this first thing in the morning, constructive rest is another alternative, or reclined butterfly pose. Wherever you are, just allow your eyes to close. Bring your awareness to your breath, and just notice how you're feeling. And see if you can begin to build up a feeling of gratitude. Feeling grateful for yourself that you made time for your practice this morning. Let's just take one more deep cleansing breath. In through the nose, out the mouth. And just beginning to reawaken the body, finding movement, fingers and toes. Take a big full body stretch. And then slowly bend into your knees, make your way up to sit. Palms face down on knees, keeping eyes closed for a moment. And then bring your hands to your third eye space. And with eyes closed, just turning your eyes up to that point in between the eyebrows. And bowing forward to close our time together. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this class. If you've got time, I recommend the class that's popping up on your screen just now. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Namaste.